So Lucas, what's your favourite moment involving the Marvel superhero Storm?
Oh, probably when she blows Toad out of the Liberty Statue of Liberty.
It's pretty good, except for that really awful line read from Halle Berry. So far away, Lucas, as you so often do, would you like to let the lovely audience at home know what the topic of today's Wiki Weekend is?
Yeah, today we're going to be talking about Storm.
And we will be specifically referring to the Marvel Wiki and the page that simply reads Aurora Monroe, Earth 616. And we'll start, as we often do, at the beginning and cover the basic biographical information of Storm. And we'll start with a real name, Aurora Monroe, which I think is super fucking awesome.
I never knew that. That's such a cool name.
Yeah, her real name is super sick, and her current alias is Storm. We have aliases, and this is usually where we get some free band names. Blue, Aurora Icardi T'Challa. That was her former married name when she was married to Black Panther. Because, oh yeah, that happened. They created the true Black Power couple. Queen Aurora of Wakanda. Aurora Como Wakandas, her former Wakanda title. Ro, the beautiful Wind Rider, Mutate 020, the White King, Weather Witch, which was also her sword code name, Lorraine Storm, which is her French title, the Wind Rider, Goddess, Mistress of the Elements, Princess of Ndere, Hadari Yai, Walker of the Clouds in Ancient Alchemite, High Priestess, Sister Voodoo, Horseman of Life, and Sister Storm. Oh, so as usual, Lucas, which one of them do you think is the best band name?
See, I was going to say, I don't think it's a good band name. I think it's a good album name.
Okay.
But Rider of Wind.
Yeah, that sounds like a concept album of just instrumental metal music that you put on in the background.
That sounds cool.
As you're playing like a racing game or something. And it makes you set all your best time trials. And then we have relatives. Oh God, I'm really sorry here. There's a lot of very African sounding names here, so I apologise for my pronunciation. Aisha of Balobedu. Ancestor deceased, Asharkate of Egypt, Asharkate of Meroe, and then she have T'Challa, who's her ex-husband, aka Black Panther, because, oh yeah. Isn't that a fucking power couple right there?
Oh yeah, it is.
It's like, oh, so who are you? Oh, I'm Storm. What's your deal? Oh, I control our weather. Okay, and she's husband T'Challa. Who are you? I'm the Black Panther. I am the living avatar of a cat god, and I run the most powerful country on the planet. Oh! Okay then. What a great thing. So we have affiliations. We have the X-Men, the Quiet Council of Krakoa, the Marauders, formerly of the X-Men, the Horsemen of Salvation, the Hounds, X-Force, Murder Circus. Man, some more band names just sneaking in there. Murder Circus, I'd listen to their albums. Avengers, the Fantastic Four, the Extreme Sanctions, Executive Extreme X-Men, the Tokyo Arena, 12, which is just the name of a group of mutants, 7 Brides of Set, the Hellfire Club, Morlocks, Secret Avengers, and Lady Liberators.
I still want to know what Murder Circus is.
It sounds awesome, doesn't it? It hasn't even got a blue link. So
no!
Lucas. We're forced to just imagine what the Murder Circus is and what Storm's role in it was. Then we have identity, public identity. Then again, who the fuck's going to try and attack Storm?
How could you?
Yeah, because she just controls weather. Oh, can you imagine an assassin sneaking up? So we're going to assassinate Storm. Doesn't she control our weather? Yeah, but we can get her. What with? She controls weather.
Yeah.
But we could shoot her. How? She controls weather. Do you know what weather is?
She could just send a hurricane at your bullets.
It's like that one. It's like, oh, we can shoot her though, but she controls weather. And do you know where weather is? Where? Everywhere. She controls everywhere that exists on the planet. So citizenship, American, Kenyan, Krakoan, and formerly Wakandan. I'm always worried as well if I pronounce that correctly, so I apologise if I'm pronouncing the fictional country's name wrong. Marital status, she's single but was previously married, and that marriage was annulled. Oh man, I don't know what happened between Black Panther and Aurora Monroe, but I'm really upset to hear that the strongest
power couple... Do you reckon
power
it was just
couple,
like a crazy night out?
It might have been, I don't know.
It got
she
annulled.
turned down... Wait, what, sorry?
It got annulled, so it mustn't have been like a long marriage or anything?
Do you know what that says to me? It's like, this storyline's run its course, let's get rid of it. Which is a problem in comics, and my least favourite example of that occurring is the marriage between Spider-Man and Mary Jane. And do you ever hear the story of that?
No.
Okay, well, it's voted consistently one of the worst comic storylines ever, where Spider-Man and Mary Jane finally get together, and they're married, but writers didn't like writing stories about Peter Parker being married, so they wanted to make him single again. So what they did is they wrote a story where Aunt May dies, and Peter Parker makes a deal with Mephisto to save Aunt May's soul in return for the public's memories of the last few years, which includes his marriage and revealing his secret identity during Civil War.
Oh, god damn it.
So they could basically reset the Spider-Man timeline and have him go back to being a down-on-his-luck loser and hide his identity again from the public because they didn't want to write stories about it anymore.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So Peter Parker sells his marriage to Mephisto. What a fucking loser. We have education for Aurora Monroe, college-level courses at Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. But she teaches there. So doesn't she just give herself a doctorate? That seems a bit suspect, that she's got college-level accreditation from a college she teaches at. Characteristics, gender, female, height, 5'11", eyes, blue, weight, 65 kilos, hair, white. Unusual features, eyes retain a bioluminescent cast when actively using a mutant ability and appear fully white with vertically slit pupils. Formerly, vampire. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Are you telling me that I can actually say the phrase, maybe Storm is vampire in this video, for fuck's sake? Origin, mutant who ascended to godhood?
What?
What? Well, I'll be honest, like, if I saw a picture of Storm, do you know when she's using her powers? Like on the front cover of like Jet or something like that. And it's like, oh yeah, she controls, that's a goddess right there. I believe that a lady firing lightning bolts out of her eyeballs is a god.
If Thor got a title of like God of Thunder just by controlling fucking lightning.
Yeah, she controls all weather.
Yeah, come on.
So we'll skip past history because history tends to be quite dull and it also just covers like 40, 50 years of comic history, which we're not going to get into today, and we'll skip to the fun stuff as we often do, which is powers and abilities. We have a power grid for Storm here, and we've explained the power grid before, but for people who may not know, it is a ranking scale for Marvel heroes on a scale of 1 to 7, with 1 being an average human and 7 being nigh omnipotent in that specific regard. So for intelligence, Lucas, would you like to guess what the ranking for Storm is?
Maybe like 3, 4?
Is a 2, so slightly above average. Strength level, I'll take a guess there.
What, like, is that physical strength?
Physical strength, yes, her ability to physically exert strength.
I'm guessing just like a 1 because she won't be very strong.
No, it's a 2, which means she's slightly stronger than the average female of her weight, build, and age. And obviously, and people who don't know, these ranking systems are logarithmic in nature, so the higher the number goes, the exponentially stronger they are in that regard. And we have durability. That's also a 2, so slightly above average. Speed is a 3, so a little bit faster than an average person. Energy projection, 5, so quite strong, but not quite on an omnipotent level. And then her fighting skills are a 4, so quite good, but could still probably get her ass kicked in hand-to-hand combat, which I'm guessing is not really an issue for her, considering she can summon lightning bolts anywhere.
And flies.
Yeah, that seems also quite low for someone who we just previously established is a god.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird to think that Wolverine could beat a god in a fist fight, because people don't know Wolverine's fighting skills are a 7. He's like the best in the Marvel universe, so Wolverine could beat a god in a fist fight. Anyway, let's find out more, shall we? So powers. Aurora is a mutant. She is able to control the weather and atmosphere and is considered to be one of the most powerful mutants on the planet. Not according to this Marvel power grid, she's not. One of the primary sources of her power is the Earth's electromagnetic field. It says here that Storm is an Omega level mutant. Oh my god, Lucas, the next subheading sounds so fucking cool. Before that, Storm's power is also mystical in nature, owing to her descent from a long line of sorceresses, which eventually facilitated her apophysis, I hope I pronounced that word correctly, into a goddess through the worship of the people of Wakanda. So the people of Wakanda raised their hands and gave Storm their energy. So now she is a goddess.
Wait, so technically T'Challa married his goddess?
Literally married his own goddess, yes. And she wasn't a goddess when they got married, but the people of Wakanda believed in Storm so much, she attained godhood. So they raised their hands. So then we have her primary power here, and Lucas, you are not prepared for how fucking awesome this word sounds. Atmokinesis.
Oh, what? What is that?
Yeah. Like, kinesis is one of my favourite words because it basically means control of, I think in like Latin. So you have like pyrokinesis, control over fire. Chronokinesis, control over time. So do you want to take a guess what atmokinesis means?
Is it the weather?
Control over the atmosphere. So Storm is one of the most powerful mutants on Earth and has demonstrated a plethora of abilities, most of which are facets of her power to manipulate the weather. Storm possesses the psionic ability to control all forms of weather manipulation. She'd be able to control both earthly and extraterrestrial ecosystems. So she can control alien weather too. Alien weather. So she could go to Mars and fuck shit up.
Yeah, man.
Storm is just as powerful on any planet. That's awesome. She can modify the temperature of an environment, control all forms of precipitation, humidity and moisture at the molecular level, generate lightning and other electromagnetic atmospheric phenomena, and has demonstrated excellent control over atmospheric pressure. She can cite all forms of meteorological tempests, such as tornadoes, thunderstorms, blizzards and hurricanes, as well as mist. Really? Why would you list mist alongside hurricanes and tornadoes? She can decimate an area of land with a Category 5 tornado and make it a bit misty.
To
She
be
can
fair,
also... Oh, sorry.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure there's times in the cartoons when it was just like, oh, Storm, you know what to do, and she just fogs the entire area so no one can see what's happening.
I believe she can also just see through fog.
Yeah.
That might be me misremembering, but she has the ability to just sense where people are in weather. It says here she can also dissipate such weather to form clear skies as well, which is great. I love that. It's like one of my favourite little bits in the one of the X-Men live-action movies is where you see Storm making little rain clouds to water plants. It's like, is this really the best use of your powers? Like, shouldn't you be in like a nation where they've had endless droughts making it rain? Lucas, are you still there? Her control is so great she can even manipulate the air in a person's lungs.
What?
Which means, if she wanted to, she could lower the air pressure in your lungs and make them explode out of your body.
What? Why doesn't you use that?
That's like in that one comic where Aquaman, where someone says, oh, talking to fish is a stupid power. And he mentions, it's not that I communicate with fish, it's that I command them to do my bidding because they're a lower life form with like not as highly advanced medulla oblongata. Also, fun fact, every creature has a base element of that because we all evolved from the same protoplasmic fluid millions of years ago, which means technically I can turn off that part of your brain. And the guy's like, what? And then he just explodes. And I think it's when he like just dies. I think he just gives you like a brain aneurysm or something like that. Anyway, oh my God, Lucas. She can also bend light using moisture in the air and a manipulation of mist and fog to appear invisible.
What? When did she get all these powers?
She can bend the light using fog.
Oh,
that's great. Storm has also demonstrated the ability to control natural forces. That includes storms, solar winds, ocean currents, and electromagnetic energy. She's demonstrated the ability to separate water molecules into oxygen and hydrogen via electrolysis, allowing her to breathe underwater.
I didn't know Storm was so OP.
Lucas, again, thoughts. She can breathe underwater. That's why I love these videos, because we always find some dumb shit out about a hero that we like. I fucking love this series, it's so good. So when you think Storm, you think, oh yeah, she gives someone lightning, that sounds pretty cool. And you're like, no, she can explode your lungs and breathe underwater, it's great. Oh, he says here that she's also able to manipulate earth and fire to create earthquakes and lava bursts.
When? When did this happen?
I love how that is the literal last thing they mention. Also, Storm is both an earth and fire bender. Get wrecked. She's the most, she can bend wind, water, fire, and she's the Avatar, Lucas. She's got the white eyes and everything. She could do it. Storm's the Avatar.
Hell yeah.
She's awesome. Oh man, that show's so good. Did that show have any right to be as good as it was?
Oh God, no.
What's your favourite moment of it? 'Cause fuck it, we're talking about Avatar now.
I don't remember too much of it. I watched it when it came out.
Okay.
So it's been a long time for me, but I just remember how fucking awesome it was at the time.
Okay, well mine's got to be like Uncle Iroh, where he's like this fat, kindly old man. And then throughout the series, there's hints, he's super strong and super OP. And I was like, no, he's not. He's this old, kindly man who likes tea. It's like, no, man, he was like second in command of the entire Fire Nation. Do you know he could breathe fire? Like, wait, what? And they have this section where he's in prison and he hides a pillow under his stomach so he looks fat, but secretly works out and gets super buff. And there's like just this shot of him like one arm pull up him while eating rice. It's like, man, I wish I was like that. That's fucking sick. She also has magical potential because she's a witch.
I got confused about that. Like, is she a mutant or is she a sorceress?
She's both. Lucas, Aurora is everything. She's our goddess. She's a goddess for everybody. And we have like other powers here. She's a master thief. She's an expert at picking locks and pockets because she used to be a thief before she realised, oh shit, I can control the weather. So, oh shit. Oh my god, Lucas. She's an expert gardener. One of the skills listed is expert gardener, and it is
I'd
before...
hope so. She can make the weather whatever she wants.
But her ability to garden is listed before her ability to fly the fucking like blackbird. So her ability to grow plants is listed as being more important than the fact she can fly super high-tech, secret, ultra Wakandan ships. And then we've got a couple more here, but I want to shift onto weaknesses, because like Storm sounds pretty OP. So let's discuss her weaknesses for a quick moment. We have claustrophobia, formally. Do you know about this,
Oh,
Lucas?
formally?
Yeah. Do you know about
It makes sense for her to get claustrophobic, though.
Well, it says here that she was trapped under rubble for 3 days in Cairo.
Oh, shit.
So she has severe claustrophobia. And there's this one comic where she's in space and like she's wearing a spacesuit. And for some reason, and this is how you introduce to the claustrophobic, because it's never mentioned in a comic before that, she goes, oh no, wait, I'm claustrophobic, and screams, and then her suit just explodes and nearly kills everybody. So maybe you should have let us know about this before you strap yourself into a metal coffin and flew into space.
Oh, no.
Oh. It also said here for a brief period, she used Thor's hammer.
What?
Why does she need... It says like one of Thor's hammers called Stormcaster, which has the ability to summon storms. Why would Storm need that? That's what she does. And then we can end on notes. It says here that she's best friends with Jean Grey. It says here that her white hair isn't a mutation, but part of her genetic legacy, because she was born with white hair and blue eyes, and in the X-Men universe and the Marvel universe as a whole, mutants don't start developing traits of their mutant gene until adolescence.
Yeah.
Oh my god, no. I don't know if I can say this.
Oh, no, Karl.
Oh god, oh comics, man, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh, no.
Luke, I'm just going to say this sentence, and then I want to, just going to be silent, so your reaction can inform the audience of just how uncomfortable it makes you. Relationships. Storm lost her virginity to T'Challa at age 12.
Oh.
I don't think I want to continue reading that anymore.
Oh, no. Oh.
There's like no other thing other than just like, oh, that makes me so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Let's just cut it there, shall we?